The 2 versus 2 as the trade comes into Banana. Endpoint are going for this. Flashes in to allow peeks. Max has got to stay alive. He's got that kit held out towards CT. Looking in a construction search. Time this well. Stanislaw at the pillar. Nade on towards Dark. Takes no damage. Takes that kill instead. Surreal seen. Spray through on Cirque. Takes a fight back to a 1 versus 1. Needs to get this kill in real quick. He's running out of time. Has he got this though? 10 seconds. He's got a kit. It's fine. It's all good for Surreal. It's 16-13. Endpoint has secured the retake and secured Inferno.
Short, 2 players here. He deals with the first and the follow-up as well. Elise and Grim both removed. The bomb planted wide. The molly on it really does strip this round away from Liquid. There's not enough time, surely. Fallen is still looking like he wants to go for this. He's on the bomb. Naf providing cover. Oh, the kill's in. And VP, they keep it all alive. 12 on the board. The defuse denied. And a 3-on-4 found.
Oh, I mean, good try. Really good go at it.
Looks like they're just going to try to spill to outer as well, which is a way tougher place to try to force a plan at.
Does allow them to use the Deagles at range, as big as Zera has proven with his trusty sidearm, but Marquis is just pivoting left and right, taking...
Control has been taken. They could be in T-spawn anywhere right now. They're not. Extra Salt's playing a more passive defense, more standard for the first time. Smokes away. That'll lay the cross, and Viz should be the first man through. Marquis, where's the flashbang?
Oh,
it's
no.
Perfect! 3 kills, easily finishes off Cooper on the rest. 6-6 extra salt. They're back in the game once again.
It will land. Naf hits that shot, but James gets the body shot, and now it's a 2v2 on the retake.
It's gotten scary. Grim's on another one of these tunnels wraps, but this has been read time and time again by Virtus Pro. Jame only landing the tag. So now it is just Sanji all alone, 1v2, falling in window, takes the peek, gets the info. Now with the swing, Sanji 180 back into the window and clutches it out in the 1v2. And the kind of rounds where Sanji...
Catch the T side a little bit flat-footed, but they just go straight into the crossfires. Turret finds one on the CT basis, but that's it.
And now Obo's left alone on site. Backup is just about arriving here in Stanislaw. This Deagle is the main damage dealer. Smoked up. I think Surreal may have spotted him. Well, the side alley players will definitely do so now. He takes one head off the shoulders. And Stanislaw forces forward. Hold on just a moment. Obo taking Surreal. No, not like this endpoint. Crucial. AK behind the smoke. See Stan takes that frag to 1 versus 1. Looking for Obo. Tapping through. Top performer for endpoint right here. And the frag counts and just about secures the clutch. But for an eco buy.
To the B site.
Time is ticking now, 50 seconds left. There's going to be the push through the smoke. They go. Robin, he's been big so far. There's going to be actually a 2-for-2 trade, but Mighty Max in the site, trying to hold on long enough for the rotations to come in, but Santaris finds the kill, putting it onto a 2 versus 2 situation. The bomb will go down, but Crucial spots him at the end.
That's huge.
Wallbanged him? I think he just randomly shot him through the smoke, got the kill. Peek from Kito, they almost line up, gets tagged down to 34, doesn't want to go for the reload, picks up another gun and finds the catch on to Crucial, keeping his team alive in the map, and that's going to be big.
He's still tagged and repositioning away from the site defensive itself. They have a HE that they can put down in the bomb plant position, but Surreal could probably just tank it and get the bomb plant in, which is what he'll do here. HE back line does its damage, but Crucial gets the kill to a 2 versus 2, making it 1 up against Obo next up. Obo finds the trade, now looking for the last one here. 1v1 with a slight HP advantage for Surreal. AK also in hand, giving up his angle to the right, and Obo is just waiting for a mistake to come through, but he's the one that's got to act here. No kit on the retake. Seeing taps come through, catches off that man, and eventually Surreal gives the angle, gives the frag, gives the round for the ECT side.
That's what they needed, Jay. That's what they needed. One of those big rounds, one of those big clutches, and it's down to Obo. We knew what he did in that first map, and now we know what he could do out on Vertigo, holding his ground. That could have been a really...
And match point could well on close this one out, unless Big come out huge with a clutch once more. Coming through apartments though, Endpoint kind of have a little bit of a stack going onto the A site. 3 players, a default setup, but Big, they need to find the kills already. 1 player doing a lot of noise. s1mple will check that out. Mighty Max holding it down. A little bit of a crossfire setup. Surreal with 2. And just like that, Endpoint are able to finish it out. Vertigo to be played out next. 1-1 in.
Sets that you would consider suitable for a good round. And now there's a chance that Pain Gamer are going to start taking a really big lead here on their CT side as we see Harjaw spotting this push.
He spots the push, but he goes a step further. He just mows them all down. He gets 3 kills.
And Flames will be ready with that molly to try and deny the push coming forward. The rotations need to be made quickly. Flames, there's a big fat gap in the smoke. He peeks wide. It's gonna be the kill onto Centeras, but the trade frag comes through. A 4-on-4. Technically, Endpoint did get the opening pick though, so that's something to work with, especially with Robin getting himself a Colette spray.
Maybe second time's the charm. No one will be there to greet them. No one will be there to trade them that out. And it seems like Big are pretty strong on the feeling that they are going to the BB site, are going for the rotate. They didn't have someone mid to spot them out with an AWP to pretty much get that information. And Along is completely open for the taking.
Oh, they now
Free
know
kill
that
as well.
at least Crucial is at the top of mid, but he's just going to get himself an easy double. A bomb site is empty, and this is looking more problematic unless Centeras finds that nice Deeg headshot onto Crucial, picks up the, well, 1 AK. His teammate picks up the second, and you've got a game on your hands, but this is just going to be the push towards the site. Not much that they can do against it. The real attempt here is going to try and pick up that AK towards short. Centeras finds Crucial. So
Uh-oh, there's a gap there. That's a problem.
This is a huge issue. And they're going to get punished. This is fundamentals. This is basics of Inferno. Landing a good CT smoke is part and parcel of this map. You'll see this landed properly in matchmaking. How have they let that one slip? Now, they probably won't get fully punished for the fact that they're still so far ahead in terms of firepower, but it gives them an opportunity here. Marquis just going above and beyond with his AK, but now Nekis sprays in for 2. And Marquis is all that remains. They know exactly where he is. They spotted him, but the lack of kits and the lack of utility is going to be the issue. And Marquis looking to try and pull off the 4K, but Nekis removes his head. It's going to be close in the defuse, but he should have it. And this all started through a whiffed smoke. You cannot afford, at this level of Counter-Strike, to make those mistakes.
I mean, I can't really say it better myself. There is no way, as a salary player, that's like one of the easiest smokes in the game. It is not that hard to line up whatsoever.
Night bite, maybe a faster maneuver, see if they can stifle top banana hold of endpoint. Up they go, flashes are coming in.
It's quick, and the nades are good. Robin mantles onto the sandbags to stand his ground. Has the support of Flames on the flash, they'll swing. Too easy for him, one more on the list. Okay, Dupree, not going to find anything off that. Endpoint, that one was just another day in the office. Happy to have collected it relatively quickly. And they can just stamp their card out within just a 1-round gap now.
Okay, now, we did know the other day that Surreal had a rough go of it when he was isolated for some of those pit fights, when the rotations were forced. He got caught in really awkward timings. Kind of what happened to Megaskin in the first half of this game, right? You could see he was ready and threatening a kill.
Two.
Ooh, is nice. All right.
So hold on. If Mighty Max hits that, and if this duel isn't quick, Glaive, oh, he's being hunted. Flames survives just long enough. The Glock is out. Pressure is on. Max caught with his pin pull. Glaive with the moves, the burst into the backside. 10-second defuse for Max. He needs this kill. He needs it now. Glaive just being so dynamic, keeps moving. Max needs this frag. And now he's opted for the smoke. 10-second defuse, and his toes are sticking out of the smoke. Not ideal. Unfortunate end to a valiant attempt to double from Surreal, excuse me, with a Supreme Deeg.
Always had to eat my words again, for a second there, didn't I?
Oh, he identified where they were both coming from. A quick jiggle, spotted Max, and then immediately got out of dodge.
It looks so chaotic at 1 second, and then I think that head shake is kind of what I was thinking too. It's like, really? Like, that's what you're going to go for? The smoke?
One player approaching B, and there's one player per site pretty much there to greet them on the NIP side. But look at this luring out. Hampus aggresses through, wins out the trade on that regard. Know that they've got to line up onto the A site, but there's not much time remaining. Hampus draws out the incendiary, allowing them to not push any further, lines them up, finds one, trade does come through. Zori's still alive with most of his health, all of his health actually, but the same could be said here from ZTR. Molly does damage to him, 84 HP, but a bullet to the head should do it either way. Can he find it through? Knows exactly where they are. Each player's location is pretty much compromised at this point. Push out and wide, swing there from Zori, wins the clutch. and now 11-9 Havu make the win streak going on. 2 rounds in a row, and can they keep this going? Because NIP, they're in a really tough spot.